Hello, fellow Summoners War players. Welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first visit to my channel, I hope to earn your subscription today. I am predicting that this video series will be my most popular video series because it is going to feature my mid-game account where all progress pretty much up to this point has been done with light and dark only monsters. We're going to highlight what I've been doing, give you a brief account overview, a little bit about my guild, and then we're going to get right into the action. I have saved my RTA placement battles for this video, and we're going to see how I do. Can I go 10-0 with only light and dark monsters? Let's find out. So for over 2 years, this account was simply a light and dark only account. I absolutely loved Schizophrenic Gamer's Light and Dark series, and that's what got me into doing this. There's a link down in the description below where you can go watch that series if you want to, but it was really his enthusiasm and his dedication to doing a light and dark only account that had me doing my own. But now I am transitioning this account into a light and dark heavy account with doing a little bit of the regular element monsters, and I'll talk about that later in this series as well, why I did that. But it's actually mostly to be more helpful to my guild, which is awesome. So we'll talk a little bit about the Ippo guild on the Japanese server, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Let's go take a look at the account. This is a little more of an overview. Also, one of my favorite Guild Siege offenses, which Madeline was a great pull, and we'll talk about that offense in a future episode. But just to give you an idea of what I've been doing, it's been 855 days, which is about 2.3 years. And I kind of consider myself kind of in the mid-game. And part of this series is about the efforts I'm going to undertake to try to work myself more towards the end game. And I know I still have a long ways to go. But and I've never really been serious about Arena, World Arena, and Special League. And that will be a focus of this series. I absolutely love Guild Siege, and our guild fluctuates between C3 and lower level G1 Guild Siege, and it's a blast, and we'll cover that in this series too. I've cleared all TOAs. I'm working on Hell. I've almost cleared the 3rd floor, and I just need to spend more time looking at that. Most of my dungeon times are decent, although I've had some issues with Punisher Crypt and getting dragons down, and we'll talk about that in a future episode as well. Triple S on all the Rift Beasts, and I've gotten almost 7 million damage on the Light Beast. It's my best one. And the others are decent, but I certainly want to upgrade those as well. So for over 2 years, this was a light and dark only account with the addition of the Street Fighter units, because I played Street Fighter when I was younger, and I absolutely loved the Street Fighter collab. So I picked some of those units up. But you can see this is what I've been doing with my time over the last 2 years. I love the Light Martial Cat. Shren 2A is awesome. Just picked up Madeline not too long ago. She was a great pull. Also picked up the Light Barbarian King recently. He's also a great pull. And you can tell I love Siege because I've got 5 Laurens built and 5 Frans built. And also 4 Walkers. Walkers is an outstanding unit for Siege. And then I've got some other... I picked up a Thrain. Of course, I've built Crows. I really liked Verisa. I picked up several versions of her from the Hall of Heroes. She was great. Hyens, I'm not sure how to pronounce her. She was a great Hall of Heroes, so I picked up 3 or 4 of her. So that's the account. You can see all I've been doing is building L&D units, and we'll talk about my luck later. But one of the most difficult things for me has been to not be able to contribute significantly to our guild, especially in siege defenses When you're limited to just non-meta LD4 and 3 units, it's very difficult to build solid siege defenses. So I'll be building some of the meta regular siege defenses so I can help out my guild more. And I'll definitely be featuring some of our guild siege battles because they're C3, G1, and we're trying to work our way up to G2. We have a few openings in the guild. If anyone feels that they can hang with C2, C3, G1 guild siege and would love to come to a guild with a bunch of cool people in it, we would welcome applications. So it's a great guild, and if you're on Japan server and you're not too happy with your guild, come check us out. We'd love to get a few more people in so that we can work our way up to G2 siege. That's where I've been at. I've been sticking right around F3, and I want to get to C1. And I realized there were some things that would need to happen with this account in order for that to happen. And so if you look at my monster box for RTA, this is what I have, and this is all I utilize. And all the Street Fighter monsters I got were not the meta ones, so none of them made it into RTA. So we're just going to do some of the placement battles now to show you what I'm typically doing. And I do not have any of the meta hit point lead monsters either, so I generally have to go with a fast cleave team. Faye has been a very nice addition, even though she tends to be squishy. It's probably going to be Sierra. And we're going to use Faye. And we will see who's faster. Oh, they banned my Ashir. So Bastette's faster, but can I cut? Looks like I cannot. They're speed tuned quite well. We'll see if we can slow Savannah down, though. We got rid of the attack boost on her. That's good. But yeah, I was afraid this would happen. So my two main units haven't really even had a chance to move yet. We got rid of the speed boost on Savannah, so that will decrease her damage some. We're just pushing back the attack bar on Bastet. We're going to sleep everyone, hopefully. Yeah, we got everyone asleep. I'm going to try to dismount Savannah. I just don't want to lose him just yet. So we'll push back her attack bar, and then we're going to see who we can kill. So we dismounted Savannah. She's almost dead. Push back her attack bar a bit more, and she's dead. Don't really want... Okay, well, we got that victory. So what I would like to do is go for a speedy cleave, but oftentimes with what they pick, I have to change my strategy. So then I have to go with speedy control with Ashabel. And then Faye becomes my damage dealer. And then I use Verisa to control the damage from the enemy team, get rid of the buffs. I'm not a big fan of Sierra, because if that team outspeeds me and they strip me, then I've been the victim of many Sierra bombs. So they banned Faye, so we're going to go with Ash as the leader. We probably outspeed since they left my Ashir in. And yeah, we're a bit faster. We're gonna mostly do that, and then we're gonna sleep, get immunity up. Now we're gonna see what we can do here. Their damage is the pony and light Kung Fu girl. So we're going to take her out first. And then we try to see if we can get rid of the pony. But I think we're probably going to be okay here. Yep. Victory number 2. They've got a speed lead, and Wusa may go first, but he's not an attack bar booster. So I think we should be getting turn 1. Unless they're just ungodly fast. No, we got it. And they don't have will runes, so we're going to neuter them. So Perna's neutered. Odin and Perna are both asleep. So now we can start picking them apart. Let's get rid of Wusa so he can't attack buff anybody. I don't think Odin is going to be one-shotting me if he doesn't have an attack buff. And we blocked the shield. Now we just need to see Perna's going to go. Now Perna can't do much without an attack buff, and just to be sure Odin's not doing anything, I'm going to attack break him. Got that victory. So as long as I'm able to outspeed them, or at least cut before their attackers go, I'm usually able to neuter them pretty good. I love Varisa. She's a fabulous unit. When she attack breaks and glancing hits their nukers, they don't do any damage to me. So it's an interesting pick. I try not to show that I'm going fast control right away. And there's Leo. We're going to see who's faster. Yeah, so Ashir is faster. So now we got to neuter their nuker, which we did. Let's sleep, everybody. And we got everybody slept. So we're going to increase our attack and put the immunity up. So now she is gone. So now we're going to work on taking her down before she gets to go. Good now. Yep. So another victory. Did I just fight this team? I did. Well, they banned my Ashir because that was faster than them last time. Now we'll see if my Fae is fast enough. May not be. Nope, they get first move. And here comes their damage. Yeah, it's pretty good damage. That's why I love Faye. Her extra turns can be really nice. She is on violent too, which means she can just go crazy sometimes. So at least with that opponent, Faye is pretty good. So we're just going to keep going. Yeah, we're going to go with more control because he's got the Halphus, which I need to block beneficial effects on him, so I've got 2 units that can do that. If that Wind Demon is built properly, he can one-shot my squishy units. Yeah. So first we're going to strip everybody, sleep everybody, and they're all asleep, so we'll put immunity up, and we got to start working on Molong. Block beneficials on him now, so his shield isn't going to come up, and that's the end of that one. Pick Warren. Oh great, Gianna. So now we are going to need to outspeed, or we could be having a very bad day. So they're going control. They don't have a speed lead, but I mean, she's an F5. We're going to see if we can out-control them. So we are significantly faster than them. Let's see who we can sleep. 2 turns sleep, 2 turns sleep, 2 turns sleep. Okay, we'll boost up here, get some immunity up, and we're going to work on Morin. So she can't control me, and then we're gonna probably get rid of Jean. There we go. They don't have a speed lead, and there's no way we're leaving him in. So they are slow. Victory. So he's in placement battles as well, so who knows what his rank is. This could be the first big challenge for the placement battles. I really don't like Juno. She's really OP right now. I'm going to ban Juno. I'm faster. We can't sleep him, but we can try to see if we can get... Yes, we got Woose's attack bar. And we got immunity up. Now we're going to see, can we, let's see how much damage we can do. Not a ton. Love that though. Faye is a really good unit if you guys have not built her. She is squishy. Alright, make that 3 big damage dealers. They do not have a speed lead. They are significantly slower than I am. They do have will runes, so I can't use my sleep yet. Let's push her back. Get my immunity and attack buff up. Try to neuter Savannah a little bit here. That worked. And then Faye just goes in and wrecks things. That was helpful. And that's that. So placement battles are complete. 1330, Fighter 3. It's pretty typical for me. I usually place in Fighter 2 or Fighter 3. So I started another video series called the Never Ending Summons, where I'm going to be doing large summon sessions, trying to get meta monsters. First episode of that is already out. I'll put a link to it up here in the corner. You're welcome to check that out. And the next episode for that series will be summoning from this account, because we're already up to 250 mystics, over 30 elementals. We should be up around a dozen light darks by the time it's all done. And we do have a transcendence, so we're going to be looking for some meta monsters for this account. So I look forward to doing that, and we'll be doing that as soon as the Cookie Run Kingdom collaboration starts, to see if we can get any of the new collaboration monsters as well. I really enjoy that you take the time out of your day to watch my videos. I really appreciate that. Hope you come back for more. Until then, I will see you.